Okay, do you want to kick us off?
I'm Martin. Congratulations. Put that into words. Where did that come from?
Probably, I said to the players through this week, and especially yesterday before we travelled, someone will be on the end of that at the end. We're creating a lot of chances. Chelsea, we created, many other games, we've created a lot of chances in some games and maybe just got the result, we could just go over the line. And I think once it clicked today in front of goal, and there was more composure, more belief, more enthusiasm, they were going to go in, and I think today we were ruthless.
Was there an obvious difference between last week, as you kind of said there, that you got a chance last week which didn't go in there? Was there an obvious tangible reason why they did go in today?
No, just credit to the players, because I put pressure on them to finish, I put pressure on them to shoot and be dynamic in that part of the pitch and try and take the pressure off them with some of the finishing. I just want them, when we have the simple chance or the small chances, can we make them count? But some of the goals today were wonderful from some of the players, and yeah, all credit to them. They do the work on the pitch, they have to deal with the pressure of scoring when we're in that attacking third, and yeah, they've done that today, and it probably could have been more.
I appreciate it. We talk a lot about whether you guys are in the top 3 race or not every week, it feels like, but looking at the table, that does look like you are, and at the very least top 5 looks pretty good for you guys at the moment. Just how satisfying is it that 16 games in, a long way into the season, you are where you are at the table?
Yeah, and credit to the players and staff around me. I have wonderful people around me, and the players deserve the credit. They do all the work. They're the ones who have to work at it. They're the ones who step onto the pitch collectively as a group and as a squad, and we just try to give them a framework to play from, try and give them the enthusiasm and the details to be better. And our performances, if you win games, you get points, you climb a table, and we're not focused on anything else. We need to make sure we're laser focused on us and our performances, and that pushes us up the table and puts us in their positions. They're brilliant. But our focus is just on building something here. We've only just started, and we want to make this sustainable and successful moving forward.
And just finally for me, so many January signings are scoring or contributing in some way today. What does that show about the club and its improvement?
Yeah, I think we've done well in the window. We identified and made sure they were done early and over the line, and thanks to the club and the owners and the management and leadership above me, that have given me the opportunity to bring those players in. And those players are now repaying the faith in the club to bring them here. So no, I'm just delighted for the group. Some people have struggled to get some goals and then they've got them. Some people have had to come into the game and finish it off, and done really well doing so. And yeah, I thought once it clicked, someone was going to be on the back of one of those games where everything you hit virtually comes in. Thank you.
Martin, an absolutely crazy game. What are your thoughts on the game overall?
Probably that word, exactly what you said. Crazy in spells. I thought we started really well. They changed system, so the players, I thought they adapted really well to it. They changed system, which they haven't done before. And with that change of system, I thought we opened them up really well. Created chances, got the first goal, second goal, third goal, and then when it was 3-1, I thought that was decisive for us then to get a foothold. And then when you come out after half time, I said to the players, we need to be diligent because the next goal can change the momentum. And then they got that second goal, but then I thought our response straight away was very good. We go to the end, we score, and it was 4-2, 5-2, it builds up, and they get one late on. But yeah, a wild game end to end. But I thought some of our play, we were fluid, we were very good, our movements were good, our link-up play was good. We lacked maybe at times some technical details in certain moments, but I can't discredit the group of players. They give everything today, and I've demanded from them this week to make sure we're ruthless, and they've done that today.
You've mentioned it a few times about being clinical, particularly last week. How much did you enjoy that?
Yeah, you enjoy it as a coach. There's obviously, as you can probably see if you watch me from the side, and I'm always still going to be frustrated with certain things because I'm never pleased myself with my work in terms of what I do and what I give the players, and the way we set up. I always want to be better and always want to evolve. But yeah, you can enjoy some of the goals, and some of them were really pleasing to see. And maybe you see me get up maybe sometimes when some of them go in, and more for those some individual players needed to get off the score sheet. And for that to happen, some of them, Micah, Julie, Signa, got off the score sheet today, and I think that will only give them so much confidence. And yeah, I'm delighted for them, and hopefully we can have many more games like that.
You mentioned that point about being 3-1 up.
Yeah.
In the break of play, you seem to have a very passionate chat with the players. What did you say?
Yeah, more just the organisation. When a break coming, I just wanted to get a message across in terms of how they were playing, because they changed structure. I thought the players dealt with it well, and we just wanted to make some small changes to how we were building up, to maybe give us easier progression, and then off the ball how we defend in terms of to try and nullify their threats. I thought we'd done that in large parts. You're never going to stop every attack, it's impossible. They have some very, very dangerous players in that forward line, and we know they will create. So you have to be prepared then to defend the box. And I thought we'd done it well in the first half, but second half we didn't defend it well enough. And then I never want to concede 3 goals in the game, because it shouldn't be a shootout of we score one, they score another one, and we want to make sure that we can shut those games out. And yeah, they score one from a really good passage of play, but the other 2 we have to be better in the box.
Lastly, how important is it for you to have someone like Tambo to come off the bench and be such an impact player and score great goals?
Yeah, and Tinks is a natural goal scorer like Beth. They both want to play, and there'll be times where we'll put both of them on the pitch, so you have a direct threat. And Tinks has been injured. She had an injury from the international break when she was away last time with Norway, and she's been working hard to come back. She's been chomping at the bit to get on the pitch, and we've had to build her minutes up because there's restrictions with it. And now she's just got 2 goals. She's been waiting for them 2 goals. She sat on 4 goals for a long time, and she's been waiting for that. And so has Beth. Beth's been waiting since she got the one at Leicester. And yeah, I'm just delighted for them. Tinks comes on. That's a good impact player to bring on. Someone who's physical, strong, very good in terms of in the pressing phases, committed, and a big thing for me, which all of us know as staff, their commitment and desire and passion and love for this team is unbelievable. And if you look at the scenes after the game, then she's got Tottenham songs blared in the changing room, and she's jumping around singing, and you want that passion and enthusiasm from everyone, and we have that through the group, and I think is a big part of that. But coming on and scoring 2 today, she'll be delighted, and I'm delighted for her to get off this, to kind of get back into that run of goals, and hopefully she can contribute more.
Were you seeing as well?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But yeah, I think that's what you need. I think the signs of a good team and a successful team, but a together team, is when you win, you should need to celebrate them, because they're not always the few and far between sometimes. And when you get good wins, you need to celebrate them. And there's a good group of players in there who really drive that. And I want to make sure that the team, when they win, they celebrate it. When we don't win, we don't get too down. When we obviously do, when we don't get too high. So trying to find the balance. But yeah, I'm loving it this morning.
Thank you, Martin.
Lauren, did you have anything? Cool. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys.